Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Croatia. We may be getting into a very, very big war soon, possibly Croatia's biggest war since the Ottomans. And that is Vijayanagar. That's the next place to conquer. And I'm sure some of you thinking, why? You see this area here? Goa in the state of Kanara? That area, though not well developed, fortunately, Goa's hills, because I was thinking possibly somewhere. But, Goa, what does it have? Workshop, grand shipyard, develop a little more, build a manufactory, and improve that coastal center of trade. But, it's just, I mean, we plan on fighting a war against them soon, which obviously to take the capital, and that's Kalyana, not Vijayanagar. That's up there. That's their capital. They've developed themselves well, and they're building a textile manufactory of their own. Fortunately, Malwa is bordered with them, but I fear that we're about to get ourselves into a big fight. But I'm starting to, to take possible considerations of other things. I mean, again, they have this many and many more in reserve. And the longer we wait, the stronger they'll get, despite the fact that we have improved relations with them recently. And you have expanded yourself, although we originally planned on conquering some of your coastal centers of trade. But unfortunately, you have a truce with Vijayanagar. Who are your enemies? Jawadpur, Ming, Pasai. Also, Timurids don't like you. Obviously, can't ally with you, because all I wanted was Goa. Even with an alliance, I don't think they'll give that land away. That's what simply wanted. We just wanted Goa, and nothing more. Because there was a Croatian India historically, but it was from the Republic of Ragusa, and they did have a bit of a colony in Goa, even though most of that was controlled by the Portuguese at that time. And so we, Great Princedom of Croatia, plan on invading them, knowing that no money in the world is gonna ever let them give it away. And obviously, they also wouldn't ally with us, not because of the distance between borders, neutral attitude, and also the strength. I mean, yes, we have common rivals in the Timurids, despite the recently improved relations that we had, but I feel that, I feel that, why didn't I think of that? Sell ships. Like, say, if I wanted to give a little more help to, New Croatia, Nova Hrvatska. Their liberty desire, at least they've calmed down. And we still have that one army station over there, which I don't think it's necessary to position them anymore. I mean, the easiest thing in the world is just disband them. I mean, they're not drilled in any way, shape, or form. It's just only 10,000. If you were to get rid of them now, you would... Oh, of course. Because they don't need to be in America anymore. It's just all infantry. You got nothing to worry about, so... Plus, I have this idea that not only ally with Pasai because they got a good strength, but they're not going to fight alongside with us until 3 years later. Which I don't know if we can wait that long before they do something. We won't ally with them because they don't like us. They don't like me allied with Malwa, but at least we have a You have a thing against them. Not strong enough. We don't see each other eye to eye, but you do have issues with them, but unfortunately you view Mamluks as enemies, so we can't be friends. Since you're the only one in this world that can match the strength against them. I mean, we're pretty strong too, but combined with Malvani's support, we may stand a chance, but I need everyone over here, so we'll consider sending transports back. Anyways. Got the 15 heavy ships here. 7 here, which, matter of fact, you merge in together. And as for this transport fleet, they must return back to Europe. As I said, I need everyone here. And now. So head to Corfu. Get back. That's barely enough to supply limit, actually. Yes, sir. And how many of the transport ships are sending back? 26, so that means you can only take one at a time. Quite honestly, we need you too. It's enough for you to carry those two over here. Perhaps you should stay here. And disband that army in New Croatia. And then, again, we want experienced men. Just need to send in the best to bring it up our game. And we'll create possibly 2 new armies. Just one to safeguard Croatia while they are off to war. So, oh there. Start with 1. You know, it doesn't take long to create an army for all this. Also, yes, do ally with Pasai. And we can wait 3 years. As long as you two don't do anything. And to keep the flow coming. Okay, where is this thing? Marine Force Limit, Trade Stern, Land Force Limit. Okay. Yeah, I could see military administration. Again, it's for manpower modifier and sailors modifier. Every little bit helps. Oh, especially there in Tunis. Try not to overspend it, because one day I will bail Mao out of foreign debt. So, on your way. What are you doing? Oh, it's that little war again. To finish off what's left of them. You got this. We should all keep drilling. We need to get that army professionalism back up. And you obviously haven't been training yourselves. Every little bit helps. We're not going to be committed too much to this conflict. Karakonulu. Well, that's up to the Commonwealth. As well as the new army that we're creating. To protect Croatia. Let's begin to curry favors. Sorry about the aggressive expansion. Whoa there. That's a little too much cavalry there. Just one, okay? And rest that artillery. And yes, I'm aware it's over the force limit. Way over the force limit. So let's have anything that's upgradable for conscription centers. So I don't have to afford it as much. But there is room for buildings, including those in Slavonia that I never really bothered. Stop right there. That's the last one you'll do. So see you all in a year. Then the land force limit will not be an issue anymore. Egads. Spain has become a revolution. Revolutionary Spain. They tell us the Spanish Revolution. The revolution has arrived. The mob stormed the Palacio Real in Madrid, capturing Emperor Juan IV, who was promptly executed, along with the other members of the royal family who are unable to escape. A republic has been declared by the new Supreme Central and Governing Junta, which is composed of 2 representatives from each of the divisions of the Spanish state and headed by a renowned philosopher and lawyer, Gaspar Melco de Jovellanos. It promises to abolish serfdom, establish equality under the law, and redistribute the nobility's land between the state and peasantry, leading Spain and the rest of Europe to a brighter future, free from oppression. So, Spain is now a great republic. That's what I assume the name of it. Revolutionary Republic. And they gained a lot of manpower. And their new ruler. He's Castilian, alright. And they do 4-year elections. This is a supreme junta. Yipe. That's a scary thought to see that. Knowing we'd be bordered with them. And I'm sure at any given attempt, the revolution's going to be spreading outwards. Heck, Portugal might become revolutionary as well. The Commonwealth could become revolutionary at any given time. We know that. Hamburg and Bremen's already revolutionary. But now it's starting to creep up in a bit of France too. Whereas in Croatia we've suppressed them. Because we don't want them here. But what of Spain's colonies? Still a crown colony. Come on. Remember your goal. And improve relations. Juraj Radic, where'd you come from? Wait a minute. Have we achieved? Yes, we have achieved very strong trade here. Well, where am I going to send you? Because I already sent you to all the areas that we as far as we are concerned of. Ich. Ich. Come on, these are not valuable. We may have the trade power, but everybody just wants to move them along. Uh-huh. So I see. I mean, there's some value there, but not much. And the Gulf of Eden try to steer the trade, it's gonna go to Alexandria. I think simply for the sake of it, just send it to collect trade from Gujarat. Any little bit of income helps. Crush the revolution. That's a new casus belli. Let me see that. How does that work? Conquest of these areas and dismantle the revolution is a new one, but obviously we can't do that because I don't want to betray my good friends. Even with the Commonwealth, it's not going to make a difference. We're scared to death of them, but not as scared to death as much as the Timurids. At least you'll be around for long to help with the discipline. Our merchant support are facing a stiffening resistance to try to peddle their wares. They're targeted like it's the end of the world, and they fear they'll never earn copper again in life. For a year? A severe trade crisis just for a year. Try to alleviate them. It's only for a year. We're not going to expect it to do anything in a year. Other than just defend the homeland from malefactors. Unless the Commonwealth will do something about it. Come on, just 2 more of these regiments and we'll begin our march. Hey, you know what? Knowing that they have a very large navy as well, we don't know how many ships there are. As much as we'd like to make more money through trade from the Alexandria trade node, you need to come down here. Y'all need to stop. You stop. Meet up with them. This one way over in the Ivory Coast. Actually, that one can be left alone. As long as it doesn't take up too much sailors. We'll try to increase the number of sailors. Not only for recruitment of newer ships, but also to, you know, for maintenance reasons. This one will safeguard Croatia. And good timing too in preparation. More supply limit. That's badly needed. And a little more infantry fighter. Bayonet. Soon our enemies will be tasting cold steel in addition to musket fire. And we'll soon, in the future, far in the future, we will have the most advanced type of cavalry. And start saving out the administrative power for all of this. No need to advance on these yet. Move up. You have limited intervention. Okay, just arrived. Prepare to move. You will be needed. Good enough. They traveled along. Alright, step on board. Even though it's gonna get a real bit cramped here. Because the supply limit is 51. Okay, you may have to split them up. Off to Mombasa. Whoa, no. Remember the attrition out at sea. It's gonna take a while to get the favors up to 10, so they'll join us in the war. Merchant family from Zarigrad, of course. Turkish Catholic trade. Well, since we no longer send the light ships to the Alexandria trade node. But hey, get it up there. Just this once, because we already have a trader. See? May not look like it now, but still. Every little bit helps with the trade. Oh, and as for Gujarat, not making much money. I mean, we'll soon move it to there when we take control of this in the future. As I said, every little bit helps. It's just for reduced cost of a general whenever we get new ones. Knowing we lack military power now. Actually, why don't you send a merchant instead of Gujarat? I don't think you have a merchant presence over there yet. No, you do not. Get over here. There's some value in that. You're not at war, are you? Yes, you are. Lana David Mongpuan and Hisapa. Oh, at least as long as you're winning, as you are involved in that little piece of business. Okay, you made a stop here. Supply limit is good. They're out. In this case, return to Zagreb. Protect the capital in case there's another revolutionaries or whatever that are out there these days. Gee, I wish you would help us out on this Vijayanagar situation, but you wouldn't, because war's distant. Even if we tell you to prepare for war, but it wouldn't help. I mean, if you were closer... And just think about that. I mean, you have a presence, and you got a long march to there. You helping us out would be the best. Again, this is what this is for. I mean, we're at war, obviously. Oh, they were passing through. Well, don't take too long. Ready. Long way round. We basically gathered all the navies, all the fleets, I should say, for this occasion of a likely invasion. Very good amount. It's better than what I originally had in mind. Save it. It'll take a while to get up there. Not to mention the naval maintenance and all that. They're gone. Still in debt. Get you out of debt, and they're willing to go to war. Versailles is in the middle of a war, but don't have favors. Has truce. Okay. 1743 will be the year. Just nervous as heck a little bit. Present. Split. Make some room. You've done well. Develop that a little, and then we can get to talking. Why did it take so long to send another? You know, we could recruit a new regiment, a couple of regiments, just to safeguard our colony there while we would be fighting this bastard of a war over there. But build a supply depot here. So there'll be some room here. There. Thank you. I mean, we're ready for war now, but... real question is, are we truly ready for this sort of thing? A war of no quarter. All that. Dreams of liberty. Word of the revolution and revolutionary spirit spread to the colonies of the New World. A fire rhetoric of liberty ignites the hearts of the people who now dream of independence for their colonies. This rebellious spirit would surely be dampened if we could put an end to an insidious revolution which spreads propaganda from Madrid. All the colonies want to be free, and now New Croatia desires that liberty too. Yes, the tariffs is a bit excessive. Let me see. As we wait. There are ways to subdue their, you know. Currently, to a monthly income. You can decrease tariffs, that's another thing that you could do. Again, I've never done this sort of thing before. It's good to know. Just keep making your money. Save it for... Get Malwa out of debt. Unless in 2 years that they manage to get themselves out of debt. They keep increasing their size, knowing what we're up to. And they're going to be ever stronger. And the war will be very, very hard. But we must do it. I am only interested because of that trade value that we'd like to control. Damn it. I can't be doing that. Shorten the training then. We lose some of that army professionalism. But again, willing to colonize more of Africa. Ah, dang it. Wish he would lived during this period because he would be one of the good ones. Keep up. War's over. Similar skills to some of the other generals. Wait a minute, where's Demok again? Oh yeah, that place way over there. Oh boy. You know, you sent those transports out of there, did you? Yeah, that one over there. Go pick him up. Would hate it to lose him here. England, what's going on? English West Indian War for Independence. Oh my god, Spain and France is involved. And Colombia too. It tend to happen. And now I'm greedy, which isn't going to help with the income very much. Oh, Malacca's taking care of that. Okay, thank you for once. But still, we're sending transports just to pick them up, make a drop off here. And then from there, we would have to... Yeah. One last act you should do before you start the war, and that is to buy... What I mean is, that charter company. They're willing to give away any part of their coast. But most particularly the one that has a As that adds to more local trade power. They'll not develop, but at least safe place to land. And a resupply and all. But for God's sakes, win that war. Blast. Colonial range. How about that? Not accepted culture. Just gonna have you for the time being. Not gonna give us much diplomatic gain. But hey, diplomatic reputation helps. Again, your truce with them expires in May, so 1743 will be the day. Again, look who you're up against. Despite the diplomatic reputation, isn't going to be enough to convince him. And we're still saving up for that money to get him out of debt. Even with the amount of stairs, it ain't enough, but hey, just like old times, alright? Just to get them ready to bail him out of debt. Okay, get ready to move out. Just position yourself here. We have the same military level. Well, slightly, but more supply level than anything else. Just a quick trip. Staging area. Majapahit is back. Again, it's Lan Na that started this. Oh, nice. Tell them to enforce peace. They'll say no because invalid target. I mean, we're not, you know. Are you seriously trying to portray yourself as the world's policeman? So, Independence War. And I could have intervened, but with France joined up to them, it's unlikely. We don't want a world war, as we're already committed to what we're about to get ourselves into. Heathens in high places. The clergy have long objected to our use of heathen in high positions. When Cleopatra was made statesman, they objected loudly. Their objections has not grown any less adamant over time. Some leading religious scholars, both at home and abroad, are now denouncing the great Prince for its blatant favoritism of non-Christian officials. Check your allies. These are the only Christian nations we're allied with. The Catholics in particular. Yeah, we're gonna alienate a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's gonna, you know, cause any more problems and all that. Again, are you sure? Reduce opinion of... Yeah, we're gonna try this for once. Trying to, you know, get them mad at each other. Because if you want to start the war... Well, there's gotta be some negative tendencies between the two. Other than it says, no, we will not join because land is too far away for even for us to care. I couldn't definitely not join, and obviously not any of you. But as for you, you're closer. So, try this. I've never done this before. Just willing to do anything to get an advantage. So how do you feel about them now? Well, wait 1 month. I doubt it even makes a difference, but as long as they dislike each other, it's fine. And maybe one day they'll start looking at each other as enemies. Just hang on. 10 favors from Pasai now. I told you it was going to be 1743. And a prepare for war thing, obviously not enough. As I said, they're prepared, but they're not coming. Malwa will be willing to join, but we'll bail them out of debt soon. You have the army. Yes, you do. But so do they. And the manpower to last long. Surprised it holds everybody here. Okay. Let's do this. It's January. We're using this area here while we pay very little. So we bought this province out of you. And I doubt that you would feel this positively. And it's not enough to get you out there, which we will soon, we promise you. So, a safe port for all of you. Although the supply limit is not that great as far as I can imagine. Arid, but there's room. It's got a grand shipyard, barracks, church, marketplace. Well, that can be upgraded. For the time being. And it is now part of the... what is this name? West Indian Company. So yes, the Croatian West India Company. In part of Gujarat, not. Even though most of the good areas it belongs to Vijayanagar. But it's not the most valuable area. I still desire this. But it appears the value has gone down for some time, but oh, we aim to change that. Alright. We're sending you to a new area for you to hold, and then build a supply depot here. for them to move out. And in the meantime, we'll just build a new 10,000 strong, at least 10,000 strong, safeguard the colony of Kenya, which will be sending another colonist there now. We finally have the time to do so. Now we have Indian mercenaries, when you wish to get them. And by the way, no, there's no Rajput estates. That's only for those who have the Indian technology group, that they're allowed to have Rajputs and Marathas. Not to Croats, or should we say, any non-Indian technology, like us Eastern. So no, there'll be no Rajputs serving the Croatian army, which would have been grand, but it doesn't work like that. Our parliament's indecisiveness and ability to make any kind of decision create a near chaos. Every member's trying their utmost to get their voice heard, but refuses to acknowledge the opinions of everyone else. Some restructuring might be necessary. Good Lord. Deploy the Navy. This will be your new port. You're gonna escort this Navy. The Cossacks will be ready to be sent one at a time. So we're gonna have to go back and forth. You still have not finished your war. Calico's another cotton clause. The steady supply of Indian cotton has begun to result in some big changes in European cloth consumption. Muslins, calicos, and other cotton cloths are being sold at higher and higher prices in the European markets. Price of cotton's gone up, which we do own a little bit of that from way over there. Okay, now build a supply depot here. Which gives us a supply limit of 62. I can pick up 4 more. 40 more, I should say. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it says it right here, dummy. So just 10,000 strong to safeguard a colony, since we originally put it on hold, but we realized our aim now. And this will be the only army to protect Croatia, because we decided to commit our best troops to there. To be honest with you, we're becoming a slightly nervous wreck. I think that's the one. Milan Oblic. Milan Oblic is considered by many as one of the greatest living artists of our time. A number of his works rank amongst famous in existence. His efforts will be admired throughout the nation. We got it. Modern bureaucracy. You get more governing capacity, more administrative, more development efficiency. If you wish to develop some areas, like Goa coming soon. And now, from now on, you will spend the rest of it to complete the expansion ideas, and it will have a minimum autonomy in territories. And you get more diplomatic relations for nations like these. Another colonist for all this, and even more trade power, as we desire. Cotton imports. Oh, diplomatic faux pas. Ah, blast it. Yeah. We're gonna have to deal with them very soon. But anyways, during the Renaissance, Indian cotton fabrics have become increasingly popular in Europe. Eventually, the Croatian wool industry became under intense pressure and demanded a ban on cotton imports. Huh. For the rest of this playthrough, wool goes down, cotton goes up. Lose a bit of mercantilism, which may make our colony a little happier. Whereas I encourage mercantilism. So we will not restrict free trade. Right, what can I do for you? Of their monthly income. Enables support loyalists. Just to get them down a bit. Calm them down. Wait a minute. What are these guys doing there and these natives attacking? But anyways, it's not our problem anymore. Off you go. Lana has not been taken yet, but you're on your way. What if I tell you to enforce peace just to say you need to be able to declare war on target? Then that one's invalid. Vijayanagar's not at war with anybody, but damn it, we have waited too long for this. Well, we have more ships, but we don't have enough heavy ships to take on everybody. And the Malvani Navy is inferior, so this plays a supporting role. Oh yes, it's time to get you out of debt now. It's about that time. Now you ready? Trust us. My goodness, what are we getting ourselves into? As soon as they land, go. Let's have a look at their coast. We'll be bringing those old galleys with us. And to be supported by the light ships. And moral prices. Grain prices are notoriously unstable. Anything from the weather where it is grown to incidents hurting its distribution can suddenly cause the price to rise significantly. As a result, one such sudden changes. There is currently an actual shortage of grain in many of our largest cities. Desperate to feed themselves, the common people have directed their anger at the merchants who they feel are making good use of this situation to overcharge their wares. The merchants themselves, on the other hand, claim that this is a natural result of shortage, that there simply isn't enough bread to go around. Oh, blast. That's all over the place. We can't do that. We could pay it, but obviously their influence is way too high. I don't think there is a disaster that involves having too much influence on the burgers. But they're the ones that give you the trade efficiency. So if you do that, then that's 86%. Plus, they'll be very loyal. And there's benefits of them being very loyal. But we must distribute what bread there is. Be careful with that. In a state whose influence increases more than 100%, is at risk of seizing power to the nation. That's what I mean. Be careful with that. It's good to see the development cost is reduced, but we got other worries now. Okay, did some reconnaissance here. They got a 3-star general, 6 fire, 2 shock, 4 shock, 2 maneuver, no siege. Jesus. They have lots of infantry, some cavalry, and a bunch of artillery. Similar composition. Get back over here. You wouldn't want to go to combat with that kind of, you know. So you probably want to make a short stop over here as we travel along. But transport's about to land. Okay. Oh, there's that main fleet, but that's a bunch of transports. They can definitely send ships over then. Just go around the Cape first to take out their fleets that will soon be deployed, and they're gonna take a good punch out of us. While we're slowly recruiting a new army to protect the colonists that'll be there in more than a year. Still got that one free, so. Obviously not. But what good would that do? They trust them fully. And you're not coming. I wish. I wish you were. Because despite our best efforts, and we told them to prepare for war, but it's not enough. Pasai. You're still fighting another war. Oh yeah, you got this piece of business now. Pasai's not the leader. Well, ask Chompsak. Oh, that's for great power. Okay, okay. It'll be here in 8 days. Is at war. Well, we don't fully trust each other because we're not familiar between one another. He's fighting another war. Well, pressure's on us, so we're gonna do this right here, right now. It's been an hour of preparation, but now it's finally time to go. We hope you're ready to support us. Speaking of support, oh, just declare the damn war already. Most of the fighting is going to be taking place in the Gujarat and Maharashtra region, I assume. We may have a chance. And New Croatia isn't going to come, it's too far away from where they're currently located. This will be either our greatest triumph, or this will be our equivalent of a First strike. Another first strike. First shot's been fired. Split up. Head to Gujarat. Need every single army unit to have friendlies attached. Yes, sir. And get ready to be deployed. Oh, hell! There's more of them! Should we take the overland route then? They're heading this way. Crud! Get out of there! Sunk the ships out of Costa Gujarat, but withdraw. Get out of there. No, they withdrew because they know we were coming to save them, but you're still gonna head back to port and try to repair yourselves. What have we got ourselves into? Well, you're still gonna go anyhow. Try to guarantee safe transport, as we'll be deploying more and more troops to keep a steady supply going. I mean, this one last transport fleet needs to be safeguarded. Escort at all times. Move back up. Get away from there. That's the one with the heavy ships. Now attack. I may have gotten a few victories, but we're scared to death to come out that sea. No, I'm going to take the safe route. No, no, no. No, damn it, no. Crud. You're gonna get caught out there. Plus, those are the Cossacks. It's our best. And many of our well-trained regiments are still out there. Already it's chaotic at the start, as I did not predict it would go like that. But we'll do our damnedest to destroy their fleet, as we're committed to this now. They've been deployed. Yes, they've been deployed. One's going southeastern Arabian Sea. We'll do what we can out here. We had to back out, so we had no choice. North Indian Ocean. 3. Mostly transport fleet. Now they're tailing us. Okay. They only sunk one of our ship, but we didn't sink any of them! What the hell kind of performance is this? They withdrew because they know we were coming. Damn it, man! Oh no! Our fleet's about to get caught out there. They're gonna get destroyed or captured. Or worse. For the love of God, try to save some of them. They say we've won because they withdrew. My God, it's a scary situation. Because our fleet was able to enter it in time before. Yeah, some got pretty good hits, but it's gotta be scary to know all that. We're retreating back to the Maldives. Hold here. Do we blockade in there? And we're about to have first ground combat. We can't tell if they got land units in there. We don't know. It's unknown to us. Also, you have any idea how far you are? Where is your 13th Army? Because you got so many armies out there. That's them. No. We're confident enough regarding the land campaign, but obviously we're in for a hell of a time. Well, you guys are going to be stuck there until we neutralize the Navy and theirs. Well, we saved our transport fleet from disaster. Just let them go. And obviously they're creating more regiments. Some inexperienced ones. Move up. Follow us. Who's that? Damn it, he was out on the field. Hang on. You'll do. Now go. I think you better commit. Forget about these areas. And we can't get out of there until the fleet is neutralized. Where do you come from? It's from New Croatia. No. 90, 51, a Guinea company. Anyways, I am immediately regretting this decision. Until their movement is locked. Okay, now we can go. Because we're gonna blockade their navy soon. As we're heading up there. As soon as that fort falls, then we can destroy this one. And dish to other ones out there. Due to its sea and suburb, Bielovar could boast as quite some influence in the politics of our country. That seat is the only thing that distinguishes the area from much richer parts of our state, such as the province of Verona, which looks on at Velva with great envy. There is something that the local animals come to realize. Through a combination of bribes and threats, the votes of Velva are controlled entirely by a few corrupt but yet influential individuals. Rotten. Okay. Now go support. You're just gonna have to make a stop in repairs. Now they're blockading our port. You sure you can handle it? It's their hills, but look at how many those bastards are there. I think we just gave them a whole idea. Again, pressure's on us because of Malwa and the here. Damn it, finish your war. "200 ships, and yet we just don't have time to repair them all." Maybe we do, it's just that'll be a few months wasted and they'll have free reign of the sea, while they're gonna have to rest a bit. But now focus on the ground. They don't have the morale, but we're about to save them. Portugal has been revolted. Now there's a revolution now. Fight for the hills. Just deploy here. Even though that's Malwa Hills. No, we could do this. Grand shipyard. Just wait a month or two, then we'll be back in action to take them out. Back to Surat. Breach those walls. Might do it a lot sooner. Boy, you guys must have been scared to death, these Cossacks, which are supposed to be our elite troops, but we need a guaranteed safe passage by pacifying this area first. How many days left? You need to go at October 31st, alright? Oh, excuse me, October 1st. No matter what. All but the transport fleet must go out now. We took them on. They're gonna get kicked out of there, but they got a lot of... Oops! There. Try to distribute. Get them separated. Try to give them a bit of a false sense of security. Hold the hills. If you can hold them good. Look over there. There's the one of the most transports, but it doesn't appear to have any troops in there. But we're on our way. Be there on the 6th of October. With them being kicked out, our combat will begin on the 9th. Most of the reinforcements will be there shortly. And hopefully safely. Try to kill some of the Vijayanagar troops as much as we can. Even our biggest armies, this will cost them a large amount of manpower. Even if it's gonna cause a lot of sacrifices that we will have. On the 9th. And they ain't gonna get far from here, so focus on this action first. While more will be on their way. To them. Highlands. Can't take that. Captured one enemy ship. Still in repairs. While fresh reinforcements are stranded. Need an escort. But I think we'll have to merge some of the fleets together and to go with them as an escort to go pick up these two, and they'll be sent to whichever area is occupied. Then we may have a chance, despite the fact that they are really moving it up here, really taking everything. But if we could take their capital and take the war to them, maybe we can get them off. But take the hills first. We only captured one heavy ship, but we sunk about 5 of them. They'll be heading to Do. Of course. Well, I'm convinced that the only way we can try to win the land wars, we need all the armies over here, including that one. Get out here. Here's what you're gonna do, because we're gonna assign a few. Okay, which one of you? Oh, I forgot you could scroll down, okay. Not this one. This is the transport fleet. Bunch of light ships can go with them. Trying to think of the composition, that would be good. You're gonna play escort, alright? Go pick up these two. The rest of you will remain blockade. End of revolution. It's horrific up there. Which means pressure's on our ally. And we need to go to Kalyana. In fact, all their fortifications are just flimsy old castles. They're not formidable fortresses as we once thought. But we'll try to make our way over here. Just get us closer. Just take their capital Take their fort, then we got them. Okay, we had a bit of naval action, which we sunk their fleet that was out on patrol, we have to assume. But that's the danger of this. It's the danger of this damn thing. Their strongest fleet is this one. They must not leave. Ever. And that's what these heavy ships and the galleys are for. And the real goal is Goa. Keep that all in mind. Taking a bunch of their forts would also hurt their war effort. They're all castles. We can breach them easy. And all that. Hey, you're the one with the cannons. Head to Kalyana. We'll support you. If we can. Rotten burrows again. Now I see the army of Malwa supporting us behind us and bringing the artillery in. Good. As soon as you enter, breach these walls, take their capital, and it'll turn their attention this way. We're about to arrive. You're going to be in for a chaotic situation soon. Your landing site will be at Tull. While we keep them busy, I believe it's time to get the Cossacks over here. But safety must be guaranteed by the other fleet. To deploy more troops here, then we'll have full commitment here. Again, it's the Deccanese front. And all these areas. States, territories and whatnot. But do not forget the real objective. Eventually, should the war go our way. Goa. Goa and a couple of centers of trade throughout the country. But I believe we become overconfident about this. We severely underestimated the enemy of how numerous they are. And how efficient they are. And plus, they're about to take the capital. But once we fully commit ourselves after we take the capital, then we'll start fighting massive battles on a scale that no god on earth has ever seen. But Pasai isn't going to join anytime soon. But until these troops are landed here, then we shall move. Watch their back. See too if you can retake this fort. Since we got a siege man. The capital has fallen. Don't let them back out of that war. Because if we do, we're screwed. Polly! Polly! Malwa's gonna help with the siege. Or not. Oh hell, here they come. They're not backing out. Okay, we're here. Now you can send. Just watch them, right? This is our first real test of this sort of thing. grasslands at least, but they're gonna get a river crossing penalty, so advantage us. They're mostly infantry oriented. They're gonna fight like lions once this battle begins, which is now. So their max morale is 7.60. Croatian morale is 60. We're similar. Slightly higher disciplinary too. But unfortunately their ratio is better than ours. Yeah. But still, we got a good dice roll at first. We'll be receiving reinforcements shortly. We broke off from that siege, but now it's your time. We're not gonna make these bastards quit. They fought hard, but obviously you didn't annihilate them, but this is a start, but as I said, pressure's on us. Well, we got a couple more reinforcements on the way. The elite Cossacks that will support our effort. Hold! We'll get this fortress knocked down soon. Oh, here they come, another round. Oh, it's everybody actually. Run! Capital's not fallen yet, but that's one of their largest armies out there. And their very best general too. They're on their way still. And we're just throwing all of the bodies here. Just to show them who's boss. Cossacks have arrived. Move up. Stay there. As we will begin repairs. It's got a grand shipyard, thank goodness. Probably take this territory in for future reference. The capital will soon fall, the objective will be taken, and then we will try to retake those areas. See, Golkana, Kalyana, Karanja. Looking for ways to how to get across from here. Basically how to get around them, where we can definitely destroy them here. No. Access denied. Can't go here. Plus it's jungle. Fast. Very well. Hang on. Split up. 3 go here. 3 will remain here. Cossacks place support. Is there another shipyard? Yes, here in Daman. It's for you to make repairs, but if they move anywhere, go out and sink them. We're trying to give them a false sense of security to get them to charge at us. But no, they're pulling out, but that means sooner or later we're gonna have to go back to friendly territory. Let them try to have free reign over this. Because I don't want to lose this ally. It's too valuable for Croatia. Knowing that they're going to keep going after those forts, but there's no hope, no guarantee that this nationalist war will be a, you know, sort of thing. And they'll never accept this. Don't know if you want to be redeployed to combat. But this might be a way to lure them out of there. Knowing that they're going this way. You know what? This needs a second admiral. Not as good. But he'll be leading this fleet. As much as we'd like to go on the enemy offense, but we gotta move. See any fortifications? Just try and... Oh, shoot! Croatia may get a crossing penalty. Hold here. This area is highlands. We will be on their trail. And it's possible you may want to break out of this. That's their very best army that they have, with their very best general. The question is, will they back off? They're committed. Go down there. Again, battle begins on the 16th. We'll be there, oh, just a week later. You gotta hold your ground now. A serious defeat against this largest army that they have may kill off some of their manpower reserves. But I believe we're confident that that their river crossing and holding the highlands will be costly for them. But it's not our most skilled general. Our most skilled general is this one. Defensive planner. Damn it! Guess we have to crush him here. Again, it'll begin on the 16th. Hold the line, Cossacks. My god, they're getting mauled. Hurry up. Reinforcements will soon arrive. They're here. We're trying to deploy everyone here. Malwa Khan is taking over. Command. He's the best general they got. God, they've mauled us. Okay, need the most drilled armies out there. Cossacks are no good right now. Give me at least the most experienced ones and head up there. I need to go save this area. Don't let that fort fall while we try to retake it. 'Cause it would be easier to retake it all fast. They backed off. Fort is saved. Yep, this is going to be that kind of warfare we are engaging in. It's gonna take a long time before we get rid of all their manpower reserves. Retake that fort, retake their capital. We can't fight this far away from the safe ports. We could have engaged the enemy fleet out there, but we can't guarantee everything, you know. Should move the transports to there because this is a fort you've occupied. Safe place. It's good to know that the enemy fleet's still out there. Until they make full repairs. Even though some of those ships are not even up to standard. Help them retake their capital. That'll boost their confidence again. Of course, they'll try to retake it. Because they have the cannons and it's an old fort anyhow. Come back down here. Get him. It's your new assignment. War enthusiasm is medium for now, so we're making gains. Or we haven't lost a severe battle yet. If this fort doesn't fall, we're pulling out. Nope. No. My God, my God! Realize what we're about to get ourselves into. The Venice Desert. They're not gonna back off now. There's been a huge battle here. Even ground. More reinforcements on the way, but this may kill some of their manpower reserves after this one. And so will ours. Oh my God! They sent everybody here. I thought they're all up there, but I realized there's more. What have we got ourselves into? And there's even more. No way we'll win this. We're losing more than they do. Their infantry is overwhelming. No, get out of there. We've clearly lost this round. Get out. Goodness. They have the capital. That's entirely half their forces. Even all our best efforts, it's not enough. And when in frustration, take it out on the Navy. Not gonna look good on our record anyhow. Where were you when we needed you? Get out of there. That's good to know. All but the transports. Sinking. Revenge. You didn't sink any of them. I'm appalled at this. Very, very appalled. Safe port here, knowing that this is about to be a combat zone. Look, they lost more than we do, but, you know. But again, retake that fort then. For them to retake all the others while they send their best out into this way. If they take Chittor, it's over for Malwa. And then we'll be alone, and then we'll have to pull out. And we'll have to address, you know, the meaning behind all this. Of the performance of the Croatian military. Get up there. We'll kill them one by one. Portugal's gone revolutionary. Oh, hell. Sounds like it would take a team effort to do all this, but no, not a good idea. Get away from that. Crossing penalty. Damn it! Wish we could fight on our terms, not theirs. It looks like they're swinging around again. God, this is how much we have now, and there's no way we could dislodge all of them. Unless we have to take their capital again. Oh, our general died valiantly in the middle of engagement of enemy troops. Oh, finally. For God's sakes, please help us. Try to relieve the pressure. I don't care how much you have. Open up a new front. Because Malwa is gonna collapse soon. And looks like we see their main fleet out there. We'll blockade them and make sure they don't go anywhere. We should go down there and take it. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we will end the episode with that. While we still have one to protect the country, while we sent everybody to this hellacious war that it's already been. And remember, each time you kill their regiments, as in you stack wipe them, you are basically getting their manpower reserves back for them to create newer regiments. But at least they won't be drilled, so they'll be new raw recruits, so to speak, instead of their experienced men that we basically just annihilated most of them. But the best ones are just right around the corner. So they advance, we advance down here, just to get as far away from them as possible. So until then, we gotta move. Now, by any means, get as far south as possible. Get the hell as far away from them. So now in this next episode, if this continues, this war is about to escalate. As this war is already deadly enough, but it hasn't reached 500,000 casualties yet. Malwa lost more ships, and the ships that we lost were mainly captured ones that we didn't have time to repair. But now, in the next episode, Pasai joins the war, opens up a new front. Will this put pressure on Vijayanagar? Can they hold? Can we win? All these questions will be answered in this next episode. But until then, so long for now.